Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a while, but today I got my first ever pair of snowshoes and we're gonna test them out. Alright, first thing first, comes in this little carry bag, which I think is pretty neat. All right, we got them out the box, white, looking nice. Now let's get them on my feet. Okay, first things first, strap around the back of the foot. Nice and simple. Ratchet straps. To undo them, just lift that up, lift your foot, that loosens it. If you wanna tighten them, you just crank it like that. Nice and tight, nice and tight. Ready to go. All right, so far so good. We're gonna walk a couple miles in these strictly because one, I want to test out these new snowshoes. Two, I feel like getting along walking, and three, I also haven't ran as many miles as I'd like to in this marathon camp that I'm in right now, but I've been training more than I ever have, and I'm way ahead of training for last year's marathon. So I'm looking forward to, I don't even know, just going for a walk, I guess. First thoughts, I'm on the path right now, so far so good. But eventually we're gonna have to walk off this path and get into some deeper snow. And that will be the real test for these Retrospec Drifter snowshoes. By the way, they're about $50 something, but with my Amazon gift card I only had to pay 57 cents. So, regardless, I'm happy. First tip, when you put your boot in, you want to make sure you have it further back enough so when you step, you don't get caught on this part right here. Just a quick tip. All right, let's talk marathon training. Might as well. I got y'all here. So the goal is 3:30 still. According to ChatGTP, the robot, I'm right where I need to be. I had one of the best 2 months of training I've ever had, strength-wise. Shout out to Moses Fitness in Hanover, Mass. Lee Moses, my coach, has been training me well for this marathon. He's excited to see how my body holds up, and I'm excited to see how my body holds up. I can say I'm in very good shape right now. Like, phenomenal shape, probably the best shape I've ever been in my life. Maybe not as fast as I was last year, but that's gonna come with all the snow. So maybe if I'm not as fast, it's just slightly, but I can get all that speed back pretty fast. With just a couple of weeks of working out. So I'm actually looking forward to my first race of the season, which will be the 5K I run in Worcester, Mass on St. Paddy's Day, March 15th. Last year I ran a 2013 at this race, and that was the closest I was to breaking 20 before I broke 20 3 times in a row at the end of the year. So I'm hoping with the strength training I'm a little bit more explosive, and that will result in a faster time. #1 disc golf course in America, former #1 course in the world. We got it to ourselves, and we're using it to walk. All right, we came to our first test. We have to walk off the snowboard path, so here we go. Wow. Snowshoes just in general are fun to walk in. It makes it so much easier. You don't sink as far. Woo! What a beautiful day though. Gotta take it in. Next tip. I noticed my foot felt slightly off center. So I stopped, recentered it. Now I should be good to go. But look at this. Beautiful. See that hill behind me? That's the real training right there. Now let's go hike up it. I can't even say the words. Woo! These are all the hard steps right here. Gotta earn it. Why I wanted snowshoes. To get another way to get miles in, you know? Bad weather, it's hard to run. With snowshoes, I can come here and hike around up hills and stuff. And I'm definitely working hard, that's for sure. Whew! All right, we made it to the top, folks. And I'm standing on a picnic table because the snow drifts are so high, they're up to the seats. Let's continue. This is where the hard work is, right here. Some deep virgin snow, climbing a hill. All right, y'all, we're about a mile in. That last hill just killed me. But that's why we're out here. Get a little workout in, test out these new snowshoes. So far, so good. Just have to like adjust your feet every once in a while, but other than that, the only thing I would do would get bigger ones. Because I got big feet. But these fit 21 inches. It's holding me off the snow so far. And yeah. Alright, I didn't know if we really talked about the marathon earlier because I got sidetracked talking about my 5K race. But, so first race of the season, 5K race, March 15th. Boom, boom, boom. Get that out of the way. Second race of the season. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be racing as often, which is fine because I kind of like building camps up to big races. So, second race of the season, Providence Marathon, third marathon in a 365-day calendar year. I ran my first ever marathon on March 4th, 2025 in Pittsburgh. And I'll be running my third marathon on March 3rd, 2026, 365 days later. I look forward to revenging what happened at Hartford. Hartford sucked. But turns out it sucked for a lot of people, which actually made it a little reassuring. Also, feels pretty good that even though it sucked, I still managed to finish in 4.5 hours. Well, 4 hours, 33 minutes. And it sucked. So this one, Operation 330 or die trying. Now, like I said, miles aren't up, but my strength is better than it's ever been. And my schedule should start freeing up very soon, especially after this next team challenge match. I'll have a couple weekends off. I can start to really focus in and hone in on upping my miles, getting some speed work in, because I'll be racing a 5K on St. Patrick's Day before you know it. And like I said, I want to start the season off fast. And that's a good race to start off fast. Also, Operation 330, Marathon 330. Woo! I got a lot of work ahead of me, but doable. I ran a 357 in Pittsburgh. That was on a lot of hills. This won't be as hilly. Stronger than ever. More experienced than ever. And my mental is stronger than ever. Like when it comes to these long endurance things, I'm in my zone. That's why these winter team challenge matches have been sick, because it's really not even about disc golf towards the end of the day. It's all about pure, just like guts, endurance, all the above. You guys see that hill way in the distance? We just hiked to the top of that, around the backside, and back. Now we're finally back on the snow-plowed path. Thank God, because I was getting tired. This vlog's really about testing out these snowshoes. So if you're interested, they passed every test I had. Second, just kind of update you on how marathon training is going, my goals, my next marathon, my first race of the season, and all that. I can tell you, stronger than ever. Miles are a little low, so like I said, I might be a little slow right now. By slow, I mean, I don't know if I could run a 5:30 mile, maybe like a 5:45. I probably could run a 5:30 mile, but who knows, you know, just saying. I'm just not in tip-top speed at the moment, which is okay. It's the winter months. And we're just building base. One quick final review. Still intact. 1.5 miles walked. Get yours.